Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play XCOM Terror from the Deep, bonus episode number 100. In the last 58 missions during the last 99 episodes, we have finished the game, and in this bonus episode I would like to show you some statistics. So as you can see in this Google Sheets application, I think that's how it's called, I have made a short summary table for you to see the mission number and the number of the episode in which this mission has started. Some missions took more than one episode. The episodes were about 20 minutes long. And then you have statistics about various different things, about the light conditions, the terrain, the type of the UFO or USO, the unidentified submersible object. Then we have the alien race, number of killed aliens, number of captured aliens, the XCOM losses, and a special column for our most tragic losses, where we have lost a subscriber. So, and here is just a help containing all the different terrain types in 3 groups: the normal terrain, the terror mission terrain, and the special terrain bases, our bases and alien bases. Then we have all the UFO types and all the alien races, and they are ordered in the order in which we have met every one of them. So, except for terrains, that's a group that's ordered only within the groups. Basically, these things in bold correspond to each other. Okay. So we have played most of the missions during the day because, well, that's the easier option, but we have also played some missions during dusk, dawn, or night, because when the UFOs decided to land, we went there regardless of the light conditions, because going to the landed UFO sites gives you much more loot and much more money therefore. So we have made our first mission during the day, then already the third mission was during the dawn, I believe, not so sure anymore, and mission number 6 was already during the night. There's a special light condition which I called artificial for all these missions: XCOM bases, colony missions, artifact sites, and the final mission where it's not day, not night, it somehow depends on the mission type. And it's also inside the bases. Okay, then we have the terrain. We have seen all different terrains. I'm quite proud of that. We have started with the 2 usual, the seabed and coral, and then continued with all different terrains, as you can see here. We have seen, I think, once a crashed plane, once a sunken liner, actually in the first 2 missions where we met a medium-sized UFO. We had some volcanic terrain, I guess, relatively soon, and we seen a research facility once and the lost city of Atlantis once as well. And we were searching for a long time for sunken galleon terrain type and found it eventually close to the end of the Let's Play. So if you are looking for these terrains, I don't have any specific recommendations for you, but basically the globe is somehow divided into territories which have this terrain assigned to them, and unlike in the previous XCOM game, the terrain is actually chosen randomly from the seabed, the coral, and whatever is assigned to that territory. So that's why you see so many seabed and coral terrains over here. Not because we would be so unlucky, but because, well, the probability works like that. Okay, so we have seen the seabed, then coral, then some plains, liners, volcanic, research facility. Then we have seen the Atlantis, and finally the sunken galleon. From the Terra missions, we have started very early in February, I believe, or maybe even end of January, not remember anymore, with the island Terra mission, and right after that a port Terra mission. And later on we had the shipping routes with the passenger ship and the cargo ship. So we have also seen all 4 different types of Terra missions. And just before we finished our last, well, it's not last, we had one, I think, over here as well at the end. But around in the middle of our Let's Play, we have also started defending our base because the aliens were eager to attack us. And they made it in episode number 53. And it took us about 4 episodes to defend our base. But we have survived, and we have returned the favor by attacking the alien colony a few episodes later. And actually quite a few times. Where is it? Over here, 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 and here, where we did the one-man army missions. I will talk about those a little bit later. So we have seen all the terrain. Then we have also met a lot of UFO types. We have started with the small ones, of course, the small escort with 3 rooms and a bit larger cruiser. And where we see the Terra mission here, it's basically the battleship which has landed and went on a Terra mission. We haven't seen any UFOs there. But after these 2, we have met the medium sub called the Hunter, which was most probably landed, I would say, because the medium UFOs, the Hunter and the heavy cruiser, always land, as far as I'm informed. Then we met once, or maybe even twice, I'm not so sure anymore, the survey ship as well, which is the very small UFO type. And after that we've met the Dreadnought, which is the very large UFO. We've met the battleship, and we've met the supply ships as well, which are the large UFO types. And at the end we were lucky enough to meet a heavy cruiser as well. So escort and cruiser are the small ones, Hunter and heavy cruiser the medium, survey is the very small, Dreadnought very large, and supply and battleship are large UFOs. Once you have good weapons, all the other types except for the Dreadnought are irrelevant, because you can shoot them down without having to worry about counterattack. Okay, and now maybe the most interesting statistic, well, for some, is the aliens we have met. So we've had a few missions with aquatoids at the beginning, but later we have met some deep one and gillmen during the Terra mission. After that, the gillmen were quite often on our missions, and we have waited for like 30 episodes almost until we met something more challenging, and we met Lobsterman, actually on a very small ship. And that was really lucky, because I wouldn't be able to handle more. I didn't have the sonic cannons back then, and I think we have even abandoned a few missions, 1 or 2, which had the Lobsterman inside, between episodes 30 to 50 maybe, not sure, or 40. Okay, and after the Lobsterman we have met the flying saucers, the biodrones, which is a terror unit. We met them on the island Terra mission. And right after that, during the shipping route, we met the Tasov, which is the 4th base race. So there are 4 base races, or not sure how should I call them. The Aquatoids, Gillman, Lobsterman, and Tasov. And then there are quite a few terror units. So the Deep One, Biodrone, Tentaculate, Hallucinoid, Zarquid, Calcinite, and Tricine are all terror units which come always with one base race. Then we met some tentaculates which come along lobstermen in very large ships. They probably come also in the battleships. So the terror units you can meet either on terror missions or special missions, or in the very large dreadnought or in a large battleship. After tentaculates, we have met some hallucinoids inside the alien colony. After that, we met Zarquids together with Gillmen on a battleship, which we have shot down, I believe. And then we met the Calcinites in the base defense mission, which came together with Aquatoids. And finally, in episode 94, we have met the Tricene in a mixed race terror mission. Actually, the game recognizes 6 different races: the Aquatoids, the Gillmen, the Lobstermen, the Tassoff, and 2 different mixed races. One which consists mostly of Lobstermen and what else? Biodrones, maybe some Gillmen deep ones and so on. And the other one which contains Tassoff and then Tricene, Aquatoids, and so on and so on. And these mixed crew races are only technical and work differently underwater and above water. So if you want to meet Tricene, as I said in one of these late episodes, you can meet them only on land, so on shipping routes or port or island terror missions. Quite rare. Okay. Then we have also a very interesting statistic about the number of killed aliens. So we have killed the most, I believe, in the shipping routes missions, 32 and 34 over here, but 20 and about 20 was also, oh no, actually during the artifact site we have killed 35 of them. Okay, that's cool. You could kill even more on base attack missions, but all the base attack missions I did were basically concentrating on destroying the Sinomian device, so we haven't killed that many aliens. But maybe, you know, here we killed everyone, and here we have 36 together with the aliens taken, and here 38. So actually, yeah, during the first shipping route we have neutralized the most aliens, 38. And if we go down here to the bottom, you can, by the way, I did not count the casualties and kills in the last mission in the TLF because I was lazy. So this one's 0 because I didn't finish that. So we have killed about 580 maybe aliens, including the TLF. We have taken 65 alive and lost 45 soldiers, which gives us a ratio of about 14 to 1. So for each lost XCOM operative we have neutralized 14 aliens, which is quite impressive. And as you can see, we have lost a lot of soldiers in the beginning of the game during the first 25 episodes, let's say, over here. And after that, because we got the iron armor somewhere around here, we lost only a few. As you can see, it's mostly 0, somewhere 1, and on a bigger missions it's a little bit bigger number, but at the end we have lost like 1, 2, 3, 4 soldiers in the last I don't know, 30 episodes. Missions, sorry, not episodes. Okay, but we have lost mostly rookies, which didn't have any name, or had a name, but they were sort of anonymous. But we have also named our soldiers after our subscribers, those which sent me a message that they want to join the squad, and some of them have died. And you can see this over here. So please, if you want to show them some support, go and watch that episode and make some nice comment in the comment section below. We have lost Marcus very, very early. Actually, Marcus was the most unlucky guy in this LP because he has died 3 times. He has died in mission number 3, shot by an aquatoid in the back, I believe, from far away. Then he has died in mission number 12 during the night mission with a medium UFO, and he was, well, disintegrated by a disruptor pulse launcher blast. So that was quite unfortunate, and he has even died quite late as the second last death, last but one death, in mission number 41 during a very easy mission actually. During the day, a small UFO, small escort full of aquatoids, so you wouldn't assume or expect that anybody dies, but this game is always hard and you can't underestimate it. If you have watched the series, it might have looked quite easy to you, but I have played this game quite a few times, so if you're new to the game, you might have a quite different experience. This game is hard. Then we had some other soldiers which have died. Actually, Danny and Alex have died during our, well, one of the most difficult missions in the Terra mission shipping route with the passenger ship full of Tassov and Biodrone. We had, I think we had some iron armor already, not all the soldiers, but we didn't know the MC strength of our soldiers yet, and the Tassov just mind controlled us to oblivion, and we had a lot of panicking, and it was really scary. And Danny and Alex paid with their lives for it. Actually, I think Alex died to an alien, but Danny died to a friendly fire. I think he was called by Merlin. Not sure about that, but I think that was like it. If not, then I'm sorry, Merlin. Maybe you can correct me in the comments. And Alex has actually died once more in the, again, very easy mission. Here we had the MC skills already, and we, well, mind controlled like 5 aliens before we stepped out of the craft with Alex. But there was one more, and he killed Alex, basically. So even though you are completely sure, and even I believe I said, before I said him to move out of the craft, I said something like, yeah, now it's safe, let's move you out of the craft. And instantly he got killed, so that's pretty unfortunate, and I will never say anything like that anymore because it's bad luck. And the last subscriber which has died, unfortunately, was Shanti. She was also shot from the back side, or maybe from the left side, or something like that. Basically shot in the back by a killman during a battleship mission. She had armor, but it just wasn't enough. Okay, so that's for the statistics, and I believe now it's time to award our soldiers with some medals. I have prepared a list of the most successful soldiers, and they will be awarded in 3 categories. The first category is by rank. So we have 5 ranks, I believe: captain, commander, lieutenant, ensign, able seaman, and seaman. That's 6, okay. Well, the last is not a rank actually, as far as I'm concerned. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 soldiers which made really high-ranking officers. Camille made it to a Supreme XCOM commander with the rank of captain, and she has a right and left hand, her two commanders, Merlin and RPE, and a few lieutenants, Mag, Kriegel, Blink, and Daisy, who is actually not a subscriber, that's a name I just made up. Then we have the second category, the MC Strength and Skill. I wanted to award by strength only, but skill should matter as well eventually. So the gold medal goes to RPE, who was the best MC soldier with a strength of 99 and MC skill of 102. The silver medal goes to Camille and Kriegel, which were equally good, I guess. And the bronze medal goes to Daisy, Alex number 3, Marcus number 4, Ivan Dogovic and Blink for having a really high MC strength and a reasonable MC skill as well. We've used only these 3 plus Daisy a few times, plus Ravsky, I believe, also one or twice to mind control the aliens. The other ones not, because, well, what we mostly need is the strength and the defensive skill. The attack is optional. And then the last and maybe most interesting statistic is the categorization by the number of kills. So the bronze medal goes to RPE, Ravsky, Camille and Kriegel for killing around 30 aliens. Kriegel a bit less. But this is without the final mission, so I really don't know who from the 3 of you would have the third best. So that's why all of you are on the third place. But the second and first place, the silver and gold medal, are quite clear. Mag with 36 kills has deserved a silver medal, and a champion with 51 kills is Merlin. Okay, and as you can see here, the best soldier award goes to Camille and RPE for making 1 gold, silver and bronze medal each. The second best soldier is Merlin with 1 gold and 1 silver medal, and Kriegel and Mag got 2 medals each, 1 silver and 1 bronze. So that's it. Let's scroll through the statistics one more time so that you can pause the video, maybe look for what you want to see, like which UFO type or which terrain type and so on. And this would be the number of the mission you can look up in my LP if you want to see something like that. So the first 28 missions, then let's scroll down to, I believe, yeah, the next missions over here. So what I could recommend is to have a look at the Tri-Scene, that's quite rare. You can have a look at Calcinites, they also don't come too often, Zarquids as well. I would definitely recommend the one-man army missions. We have done, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, probably. Yeah, we destroyed 4 colonies with just 1 soldier. So this one was Ravsky, this one was Camille, this one was Ivan, this one was not sure anymore, probably Kriegel, and it could be that this one was RPE. Mission number 60, mission number 87, yeah, this it could be. So RPE has started this trend, and a few other soldiers have showed him that he's not the only one who can do that. I would also like to recommend the Atlantis terrain type and maybe the research facility. They look quite nice. And if you wish to meet some, I don't know, tentaculets, you can have a look here, but they were abundant in the later missions as well. So yeah, that's it. That's it. Let's scroll up there. And now I only say bye-bye and see you next time in some other Let's Play of some other cool retro game. Bye-bye.